So guys, what we are doing, we are looking at various models of HRM, and today we'll do what? We'll discuss John Storey model of HRM. So to discuss this model, what we'll do, I'll take you to learning management system of human apparatus. So I'll go to chapter, the course on HRM, I'll go to models of HRM, and within models let me come to a model which is named John Storey model of HRM. Okay. So guys, what is this model? So basically John Storey model looks very complicated, but primarily it has done two things. Number one, John Storey for the first time created a difference between soft HRM and hard HRM. So what is soft HRM and what is hard HRM? So guys, hard HRM is more production oriented, soft HRM is more employee oriented. So what it means? The focus of the firm or the focus of manager or the focus of leadership in case of hard HRM is on what? The focus is only on the outcome. So management has more focus on productivity, more on efficiency, more on productivity. So that is the focus, and your employees are treated just like a resource only. For example, your for any firm there are many resources like money, material, and so many things, right? So employees are also just like a resource only. So you don't care about their emotional well-being or their motivation or their training. So we train them as long as whatever is required for the job, we just focus on that. So that is the prime objective of hard HRM. On the other hand, the soft HRM is more employee oriented. Employee oriented means what? That the firm will focus on well-being of employee. He is not only the kind of activities which he is doing, but also on the overall well-being of the employee. So idea is that you take care of employee and productivity will automatically come. In case of hard HRM, what it was, that let's focus on productivity, efficiency, profitability and so on. But in case of soft HRM, let us focus on employee and these things will automatically come. So you focus on leadership, you focus on communication, you focus on motivation, you focus on work-life balance. So this is soft version of HRM. So John Storey created this difference for the first time between soft HRM and hard HRM. So this was the first thing. So then there is another thing which John Storey did. So this was, he created a difference between older version of HRM and newer version of HRM, and he did around 1995 or 1992, around that time he did this. So earlier HRM was primarily called personal and industrial relations management. So it was personal management. Later that term came to be that term which came it was HRM or human resources management. So John Storey, the second thing which he did is created a differentiation between these two approaches. One is traditional personal and industrial relations approach, and second one is human resources management approach. Now to create this difference, he gave us 27 different parameters or 27 parameters which he gave us. These 27 parameters can be broadly divided into 4 categories which John Storey model gave us. So these 4 categories are: number 1, beliefs and assumptions. What is belief and assumptions? That what do you think about human resources department or human resources manager in a firm? Okay, so basically what is your understanding, or what is your orientation, what is your outlook towards the HR in any organization? whether HR is giving organization competitive edge, or whether HR is just for support only. The second thing, or the second category in which 27 distinctions were divided is strategic orientation. So what is the meaning of strategic orientation? That HRM is just a support function, or it is strategically important to the organization. For example, you make a new plan. Maybe you want to go and set up a industry in 10 different cities. So when your overall strategy is being created, whether you will involve HR manager also or not in those strategic discussions. So this is like, what is the strategic orientation of the firm? As you can also see whether HR decisions are strategic or not, whether you are involving senior managers in HR decisions or not. Okay. Then third category of differences is what is role of line manager. So now there is a HR manager, there is a line manager. Line manager is your immediate manager for you can say your work manager. So what is the role, or what is the equation between your HR manager and your line manager? So this was the third category. And fourth and last one was, there are some key drivers which are like, how do we manage the culture, whether there is a horizontal integration between different HR practices, whether you are doing job design or not. So these are four broader categories into which 27 differences were given between what? Between older traditional approach of personal management and HRM. So guys, we'll summarize this. So Mr. John Storey did two things. Number one, created difference between soft HRM and hard HRM. Second one, he gave 27 differences between personal management and HRM, and these 27 differences can be broadly divided into four categories: beliefs and assumptions, strategic orientation, what is role of line manager, and the key levers which are there. Thank you.